welcome back to EA Sports. And when you're hot, you are hot. And that is the way things have gone for the home team as of late. Let's see if they can keep it going tonight. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Bruins will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Offside the call, will get a reset.
Malkin's aware that possessing the puck is what leads to scoring chances, guys. He's got that unstoppable forward zone ability, which is his strength and balance on his feet that helps him shrug off defenders, especially when he's carrying it into the zone.
Look out, here they come on the attack. To the low slot. Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. On the attack along the boards. Lets it go. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
It's always a little nerve-wracking when you're traded to a new team and you're playing in your first game, especially because you want to find chemistry, and sometimes you can overthink it, try and pass it too much because you're trying to be unselfish. I think you just got to get out there, be yourself, skate the game, think the game, play the game the way you know how.
Pittsburgh's got the puck. Quick pass to Gensel. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Bruins have it from their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. Taves takes possession right off the draw. Slides it diagonally to Raquel. And he takes the dish. Sends it in front. And that goes off a score! Looky, he continues to light the lamp.
Well, that's 25 goals, James, and it ain't easy to score in this league, but he has found the back of the net in different ways that many times. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
Boston's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling, because it doesn't happen often, James. But one thing that does get a smile is a great start, because they now know that you were ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side, too.
Poked away in the offensive end. The Bruins played along the boards.
Palat's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Jari's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Bruins have put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they continue to lead. Coyle's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And he rings the post!
The Bruins are trying to put the game away, but unfortunately that one hits the post and comes out, and this is a tough one to take. You have the lead, you want to extend it, and you certainly don't want to give any life to your opponent.
Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Scooped up along the wall by Smith. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Can't get a hold of that pass. Puck scooped up by Letang. Poked away in the offensive zone by Frederick. Pass across to Nieto. And it's a quick pass to Smith. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Gains the zone from the right. The Penguins look to start the transition game. Smith's got the puck in his own zone. Directs it on over to Nieto. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Takes the feed at the point. Hammers a shot, and he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Pittsburgh's looking to break out. Boston's got the puck along the wall. And he puts that one aside with ease. They are really dialed in here tonight. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row. Back-to-back, here they come. He gets his shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint. Doesn't
Two-goal lead already here in the first period. They look dominant tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've been terrific tonight, James, and they've been able to execute. They've thrown a lot of pucks to the net, but they've managed it extremely well. They've opened up their own lanes, and they've got the opportunities.
It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Marchand's carrying it ahead. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Crosby's backhand shot gives goalies a tough time. His beauty backhand zone ability is one of his favorite ways to score. Pasternak's really able to pick a spot when the puck is flat and ready to be fired. Guys, that's what we like to call the snipe zone ability. I'm expecting one of these two players to give their team the edge tonight, guys. Back to you.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Takes the feed from the left side. Oh, what a stop by Chari. The Bruins ready to go on the attack. Drives to the paint. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Rips it on net. And it goes off a stick. The Bruins go to work on offense. Way too much congestion blocks that. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. There's the save. And it's taken by the D. And they'll skate it out of the zone. The power play only has time for one more rush here.
Time is of the essence. You got to get the puck up ice quickly, and you have to gain entry fast.
Some big time scores! The captain delivers!
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and it seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Bruins have a big lead already here as we near the end of period number one. They have certainly come to shine tonight. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Getting a little physical there with that collision.
Jari's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of his zone.
Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, denied on the play. Wow.
Oh, it's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
No, that's desperation.
Oh, what a save. He stopped it. Wow.
Well, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
And that slides right out to center ice. Picked up along the boards by DeBrusque. Slides the puck across to Heinen. Takes it to the net. Oh, what a stop by Chari.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the official set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Pittsburgh's been running around and chasing the game, look very disorganized out there, not aggressive, and giving their opponent way too much time with the puck.
Boston's gained possession along the boards. All alone! Oh, a spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Boston's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. Zach has won the draw there on the attack. A chance in front! He scores! Jumps all over his rebound and puts it in.
Just a fabulous goal, Jane, with a lot of elements woven into it. I mean, he's stumbling, so he almost falls, but he's able to get a shot off just in time. He's able to hold himself up and get that shot off. His hands away from his body, not in the greatest position, but he manages to find the back of the net.
Boston's been just crushing it in the offensive zone, but it starts in the defensive end too, Cheryl.
Yeah, as a former defender, I'd say it always starts there. I mean, it's got to be 200 feet in a complete game. And when you look down this lineup and you look on the ice, it starts right from the goaltender and works its way all through the offensive zone.
Puck picked up by Carlson. Boston's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by McAvoy. And he takes the pass.
Pasternak's been buzzing out there.
He scores! Big goal from David Pastrnak!
Well, the key to passing is also knowing the receiver, and he has an uncanny ability to know exactly who he's passing to and the wheelhouse, where they're played, and how they're going to get it off effectively. I mean, he's incredible when it comes to distribution.
The Bruins are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well, because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
Taves looks around. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Allmark's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offense.
Oh, here we go. You knew that was coming.
Tempers are flaring now. You don't shoot that puck after the whistle unless you're sending a message. And you know, James, that you're going to have to answer for it.
There's the takedown, and I think that might be kind of a mercy rule there, right, Cheryl?
It's a mercy rule as they're exhausted, and you can see them as they're panting. But what it does mean is that the officials can come in and just break it up. The Penguins find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
A wild couple of minutes there, and things have finally cooled down as both teams will settle in for the face-off. Boston's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. Here's a short pass to Palat. Cuts to the paint. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Nedeljkovic. Too many bodies in the way. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Oh, what a save on the play.
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Tremendous intensity here in the offensive zone. Oh, and it clears the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. The Penguins gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Grizzly. Takes a shot. That goes wide. And that's stopped away by Grizzly. Moves it quickly over to DeBrusque. Grabbed along the boards by Heinen. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea.
He scored! A Bruins goal!
Well, you fully understand why the coach made the goaltending change, James. You want to get your starter out of the net. You want to reset your group. Try and see if you can garner some momentum, and it might come off of a save by your goaltender who's come in relief. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen. The team just isn't playing well, and another one winds up in the back of the net.
The Bruins gain possession. Gaining steam here on the attack. Scores! Oh, what a one-timer to bury it.
That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
The Bruins look about as dominant as I have seen them all season here, Cheryl. This period has been unbelievable for them.
Yeah, they're dictating pace, and they're dictating the play all over the ice, and then they're executing on their opportunities. It's a reason why they hold the lead.
Great heads-up play with the stick by Pettersson. And that's blocked in traffic. Nedeljkovic is going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Loco's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
Pittsburgh's going to start with the puck in their own end. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. In all alone on the breakaway. Oh, and he completely missed the net on that.
I think there a little bit of panic set in here, James. You knew what he was looking for. He had his head up. He just didn't execute.
Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. And that's stopped by Omar. Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. They're coming in waves. He's got a step. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Stopped by the goaltender. Big save by the goaltender once again. Lindholm's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Shot! Let's see what the official says here.
Now, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you took the penalty because you're chasing the game, and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Boston's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, and it is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Sends it in deep. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. The Bruins have it now. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Log jam in front, that's broken up. Oh, what a stop! Making a double G! The great glove save!
Well, this save is all about the compete to find the puck. I mean, it's a battle, and you're trying to outbattle your opponent. You can see him bobbing up and down, trying to find the puck. He finds it at the last minute, reacts, and makes the save.
Taken by Shattenkirk. Trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Raquel's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Coyle's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Makes the save, but barely with that one. The Penguins in transition at center. Breakaway! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save. Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable.
The Bruins come up with the defensive zone draw.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Fires it! Gets in front of it. Back to the blue line. Puck grab by Smith. Now he takes it over the line. And he slides it quickly to Carlson. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Crosby's back on the ice as he should be. He's the captain leader of this team. They're getting blown out right now, James. But what better way to create some charge here by your captain settling everyone down?
Moves it to Palat. With the puck inside the defensive zone.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
There's a shot, and he hangs on just as time runs out. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Boston's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
The Penguins gain control of it. Pittsburgh's through center and now in the offensive end. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. The Bruins take it along the wall. Slides it back to the blue line. Taken along the wall by Marchand. Easily turned away with the glove. And he loses control here. The Bruins gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end.
He's been dangerous tonight. 2 goals, puck on his stick. Can he get the hattie?
Penalty coming up. Whistle stops the play. The Bruins will serve 2 minutes in the box. The Penguins get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Broken up at center by Carrier. Slides it across to Taves. Now a quick pass to Rust. Pass back to the point. Shot! Denies him! Denies him again!
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
And now it's grabbed by Raquel. And there's the save on the play. Passes ahead from the right side. Tosses it on to Raquel. Receives the pass. The Bruins will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Moves the puck along the half wall. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. The Bruins take possession here in the open ice.
Pasternak's penalty is almost expired.
Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute. And he shut the door on that last play. All alone! Oh, a beautiful save on the play!
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
The Bruins have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. The Penguins win the defensive zone faceoff. Looking for space inside the D zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Quick pass to Nieto. And he gets just enough to keep it out. They've got numbers here. To the front. Tremendous stop by Nedeljkovic. The Bruins have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. It's in! He scores! And that brings it to 20!
He knows that's number 20, James, and that signifies a solid season. He's been consistent. He's found the back of the net. He's been a real producer for this club. Well, there's so much emphasis on winning face-off, James, and this is why you get possession and you get a huge opportunity to quick off the draw.
The The Bruins probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
And he takes a shot. He scores! We'll talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Some goalies have cat-like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across, and unfortunately it hits him. He doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Boston's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Drives to the sweet spot. Denies him in close.
Boyle's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical.
And that goes off the post and out. And the Tendy's going to hang on and get a whistle here and a reset, much-needed one at that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they have just been taken control of in their own zone, James, and they needed this reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Tough save by the goalie. Covers it up with a stoppage in play. The Bruins have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period. Up big. Pittsburgh's taking possession in their own end. Here's a short pass to Carlson. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
The Bruins are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Sheriff.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Takes the feed at the back end. Quick feed to Gensel. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Let's get our third member of the broadcast team back in here, our own Carlin Babe. What you got going on?
Pasternak's the player I think had the edge in tonight's matchup, guys. The deciding factor for me was the difference in points between the players we highlighted earlier. He obviously had more offense in tonight's game.
That sails over the net. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck. The Penguins play it along the boards. Getzel's got the puck. The Bruins have it from their own end. Slides it up to Marchand. Drives to the crease. Scores! And make it 20 on the year.
Well, that's a nice number, James, showing consistency and offensive production. He's got to like that one. I like that the shooter had the mentality, just shoot it right away on the inside of the post, just recognizing that there was enough of an opening, and I think that the goaltender thought it was covered.
Boston's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. Frederick's going to play it against the half wall. Pokes it away in his own end. Handles the puck. And he keeps possession. The Bruins will play it in their own end. Cuts into the paint. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just a scores!
This is exactly exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
Boston's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Moves it quickly over to Rust. Comes up with the stop. Here's a chance. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Shot, and he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important when there's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out-battling, outworking your opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, this game is in hand. It's in check, and they've got a comfortable lead. So this penalty, it's not having an impact.
The Bruins win the draw on their own end. Moves it to Lauko. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Sends the pass down low. Tried to pick a spot, but that goes off the side of the net. And there it is! McAvoy's night one for the history books. What an evening offensively.
Well, I mean, how many more times can you hit the back of the net? I mean, he was so dialed in. Sometimes when it's working, it's just working, James.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
So this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.